What's going on YouTube? Real good Those coming at you on another episode today. Today I have my 2014 January Chain Burn. This is a really good deck to play in the meta. A lot of decks try to focus on beating you down. You got Chain Burn, which passive aggressively whomps you. I'll go over the deck and tell you guys my decision, my choices, and why I play certain cards. So right at the back we have 3 Scarecrow, 2 Car D, 2 Lava Golem, 1 Medion the Time Lord. So that's the monster count. As far as spells, we have triple Power Duality, double Chain Strike, and one day apiece. Okay, now we're going to the traps. We have 3 Secret Barrel, 3 Just Desserts, 3 Accumulator Fortune, 3 Reckless Greed, 3 Threatening Roar, 2 Jar Greed, 2 Legacy Yatagarasu, double Wabaku, double Dimensional Wall, double Geometria, and 1 Ceasefire. So that's the full deck. It's 40 cards. Show you guys my side deck. We have triple Watt Cobra, 1 Watcher Raft, double Cyber Valley, triple Curse of Darkness, triple Scapegoats, and triple MST. Now we'll start backwards. We'll talk about my side deck choices, then we'll go into the main deck. Of course, you got MST to get rid of Royal Decree. This card's really that's what it's meant for. To get rid of the Royal Decree. If they play Royal Decree, you get rid of the Royal Decree. Most players play 2 Royal Decrees, so you'll sign in triple MSTs. You got 3 Power Dualities. You got other ways to draw. So if they don't open with that Royal Decree, and you don't open with an answer, that's the only way they can really get over you. But you got dualities, you got other draw engines, so it's really good chance that you get MST to Royal Decree and add it into the part of the chain. I have 3 Scapegoats. I really like 3 Scapegoats on the side because the whole build-up will be different. It'll be 3 Scapegoats, and then you'll put 2 Cyber Valleys in. So you'll play Scapegoats on their turn, they'll pop, and the next turn you summon Cyber Valley. Now you have 2 choices. You can be defensive and offensive. You can use Cyber Valley's other effect. Cyber Valley will get rid of tokens, you draw 2 cards, or they'll just attack the Cyber Valley, and you'll activate Cyber Valley's effect to banish him and draw 1 card. It's up to you, and depending what you're playing, depending what's happening in that turn, really great card to play. Next I have the Watts, 3 Watt Cobra, and a Watcher Raft. I really like this kind of setup when you play against big beatstick kind of decks like E-Dragons. This was a great kind of setup to play against E-Dragons, and now we're playing against Mythic Dragons, Evil Swarms. A lot of these decks don't really have that much as far as defense. They have a lot of protection for their monsters. Mythic Dragons don't even have that. They don't even, their monsters have built-in protection, so they don't really even have like that many traps. So you'll summon a Watt Cobra, just swing in there, you get another Watt Cobra, and you have Threatening Roar, you have Wabaku, you have a lot of ways to protect yourself while you're still doing damage. That's not including the chain damage you're doing as well. So you have a lot of stuff to go with. I like playing the Watch Raft as well, just to get that extra 200 damage in. You know, if someone Watt Cobra, you either get another Cobra or a Giraffe, depending, like I said, which was playing on the turn. And of course, we have 3 Curse of Darkness. I love this card. This card is amazing. Each time a spell is activated, the controller of that spell takes 1,000 damage. The only reason it's not main because we also play a couple of spells, and certain decks don't play that many spells, so you don't really want to play. You don't want to have this card work against you. This is a great card to work for you. Really great card. You play against Prophecies, you auto win. Most decks you play against, you auto win. I mean, there's a lot of decks that play at least 10 spells. And this is an extra card you can use, in conjunction with chains and effects. So this is a great card to play. Also goes off as a chain link too. They play their card, you play Curse of Darkness, and you keep playing off, and just resolves like that. Now we're maining Medion the Time Lord this time because I feel Medion Time Lord and 2 Lava Golem is the way to go. 4 meta ago, we had a lot of players worried about Modojis and others like that bringing out the Naturia Beast, so we had to stick the Medion. Stick the Lava Golems in there. Lava Golems is still a great card when your opponent's trying to go off to game you, not knowing you have a Scarecrow in your hand. You have the Medion right there because you just basically hit the reset button on your opponent's field. I play 2 Car D. I find 3 to be cloggy. 2 Car D is more than enough. You could draw right. You could get your draw engine going nice and early. And up to what other cards you have as well. Now you cannot play Car D like main phase 2. He has to be played in the main phase 1. So definitely remember that when you're playing against your opponent. And 3 Scarecrow because that's just what it is. I don't play Battle Fader. I used to love playing, but now players are starting to wise up and play Gaia Charger, and you'll have a face-up battle phase in defensive mode, and they'll guy charge you, and you're taking 26 to the face. So I'm just playing 3 Swift Scarecrow. A lot of players doing that, actually, by the way. Not much has changed as far as the spells. Spells are the same. Traps, I'm playing Ceasefire now. This is a new addition. I was not playing Ceasefire, but now we're getting a lot of, a lot of decks on this form the field a lot more. Ceasefire is almost a must. I like playing Dimensional Wall over Magic Cylinders. Dimensional Wall is a great card. It's basically the same thing. It says you. Damn, just fix the focus. It says you can only activate this card when your opponent declares an attack with the monster. Instead of you, your opponent takes the battle damage you would have taken as a result of this battle. This is a great card when your opponent finally finishes chains one of your one of your monsters, and trying to swing at you, trying to take you out. You flip this over, and it's GG. They're taking about 2,500, 2,600, about the average I've been throwing back at my opponent. Now, I got a lot of 2-ofs. I like having a lot of 2-ofs as far as Legacy Adagarasu, Wabaku, and Jar Greed, because we're trying to chain, and if we play 3-ofs, we're not going to get our chains off as much. We're not going to get the Accumulated Fortune off. We're not going to get the Chain Strike off as much, and this is the main thing. We're trying to get this card to explode in your opponent's face, and you're trying to get the Accumulated Fortune off the draw to get this card or the change cards to explode in your opponent's face. So you definitely want to play these cards wisely. Anyway, guys, this is my full deck list, guys. This is my Chain Burn build for the January 2014 Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels, got my shit. That's what